International, and we're coming to you from the Church of the Holy Virgin Saint Mary in Maadi, and we are celebrating Christmas. Now we will be talking a bit first about Christianity in Egypt. Actually, Christianity was introduced to Egypt in the 1st century AD by Saint Mark, the evangelist who came to Alexandria and started preaching Christianity. At that time, it was the time of Emperor Nero, of the Roman Emperor, and they were still non-Christians, so the Christians of Egypt were persecuted for their faith. It was not until the 4th century, when Emperor Constantine declared the Edict of Milan of tolerance of faith, that Christianity started to be practiced out loud in Egypt, and the Christians could reveal themselves. Yet we had some theological disputes over the nature of Jesus Christ, which continued some of the persecutions. The word Coptic, we refer to it when we mentioned our Christian community, but actually the name Coptic means Egyptian. It's derived from the site of an ancient Egyptian temple at Memphis called Hut-Ka-Ptah, and the pronunciation was mispronounced by the Greeks, so Hut-Ka-Ptah became Egyptos, and then from it Kyptos or Copt, which in Arabic means the Egyptians. So actually the word Copts means Egyptians, but after the Arab conquest to Egypt, the term Copt meant or became the Christian Egyptian, which is the Christian Orthodox Church here in Egypt. Joining me now is Dr. Mazloum Habib, and he's the General Secretary of the Sunday School at the St. Mary's Church. Welcome, Doctor.
Thank you very much for joining us, and Happy New Year. I'd like at the beginning to ask you about the new year. How does it feel to you, and how is it different to you today?
You know, the new year is just a new year. So we start another year. We will see what's happening during the last year and what we hope for the next year.
Now, Dr. Mazloum, actually the Coptic calendar is different than the international calendar, and we tend to date the birth of Jesus Christ to the 7th of January instead of the 25th of December. The reason behind that?
Before, I think during the 1st centuries, both churches, I mean the Orthodox Church and the Catholic Church, celebrate at the same time. But you know, the Coptic Church follows the Coptic calendar, which is derived from the months of the Pharaonic age. So at that time, a bishop of Rome called Gregory, and he was a scientist, and discovered that the year, it's not 365 days, but he adds some minutes and some seconds. So he just changed the Christian calendar with difference of 12 days or something. So this is the difference between the Catholic Church and the Orthodox Church. It is a matter of calculation, not more.
Yes.
Yes, and how about, you know, like you started, you know, reflecting on what happened last year, and it's also a good time for reflection to be happening in the next year. So, what is your, you know, aspirations for the new year?
To Egypt or to the church?
Let's start with the church first.
With the church. I think now we have Saint Tewodros. He has open-minded. He hopes for the unity of the church all over the world, and he start to do this because during Pope Shenouda the church was more traditional. Now I think we hope for the unity of the church.
Yes.
And I think the church in Egypt get more tolerance with the other parts of the Egyptian.
So
let's hope for the
Yes.
for more of this, more cooperation and more tolerance in the state.
So when you were speaking about the unity, the acceptance, do you mean the different schools, or do you mean maybe between the older generation and the young generation?
And also acceptance with the old generation and new
On the young
generation.
generation.
Doctor, now as we will be soon celebrating Christmas, the Egyptian Christmas. Now, what are the preparations done at church to prepare for Christmas and the Christmas celebrations?
You know, it's last two parts. It's the public separation. I mean, as a Christian Eve, we have a mass and at the church every year, and this is for the grown-up. And we have the celebration of the children and youth. So with the Met, I think no change, but more decoration. I think the decoration is adopted from the West, like the tree and the statues and something like this. But with the Sunday school, we have parties at the 7th of January, and this is according to the age group. We have, it's like the formal education. We have nursery, kindergarten, primary schools, which is divided into three: first and second grade, third and fourth grade, and fifth and sixth grade. Then preparatory, secondary, youth, and youth above 30, and graduated. So this is different parts. We have all parts for them,
Yes.
which is different from the public celebration.
Yes. Now, what about the Sunday school itself? Because before the interview, you told me that actually you teach them a lot of things. It's not just theology. So would you tell us about the curriculum and activities of the Sunday school?
Yeah. Now, you know, there is more educational science. We adopt some of this, like we teach sexual harassment for young children, how to defend themselves, and like that. So it is more social and more educational than before.
Yes.
Now, concerning the theology of, is it just about what type of, like you said, that each stage has a different type of curriculum. So would you tell us a bit about that, please?
Yes. Now we have children, and how to present Jesus to them is different from presenting Jesus to grown-up. So with the children, I mean preschool children, who present Jesus as the one who loves them, as the one who enters the world for them because he loves them all. He's very special, and something like that, which is different somewhat between like in preparatory schools and secondary school. He's a friend more, and he is teacher too for them.
Now, the Coptic language is actually